I'm laid again on the floor, as I'm prone to do in a number of videos, but on this one I'm surrounded by a bountiful harvest. But it's a harvest that's not really being harvested. It's not being gathered. No one's coming out, or at least fewer people seem to be coming out to gather these. These, of course, are sweet chestnuts. The forest floor is littered with tens of thousands of these, all free if you can be bothered to come out and collect them. There's more than enough for both wildlife and people. And yet I've noticed a decline in the number of people chestnutting. It's always been a very popular pastime in the Mansfield area for many years. Cars full of people would come out with carrier bags and all, would go home and then roast these on an evening. I like them raw as well. I've never really had them roasted, but I might give it a go. But it's such a shame that in this day and age, when we're trying to encourage our children to have an interest in biodiversity and the environment and the planet and everything, that not many of them get to come out and spend an hour foraging in the forest or your local woodland on a lovely day, or on a not so lovely day, and gather a load of these and then take them home and eat them. And this is where parents need to play their part, because it's all right, the teacher at school telling little Nicholas and little Samantha about the benefits of foraging for food and instilling an interest in the natural world for that child, then to go home excitedly tell two uninterested parents about what they've learnt that day. It's really up to the parents to help encourage and nurture any interest in the natural world in children. And I sometimes wonder that's where things are going wrong, and that the generation of parents are now not interested. No fault of theirs really, because the generation before wasn't really interested, but now the generation of parents we have really need to try and encourage an interest in the natural world within children if we want children to grow up to respect and love the world around us. And a great way to instill that love of the natural world is to take them out with a carrier bag and let them run amok in the forest. It won't do any harm this time of year. They can scatter and kick leaves everywhere and pick a load of these, and then you can all sit and roast them in the oven. Or if you've got an open fire, roast them on an open fire. Everybody wins in the end. You get more people interested in wildlife in later years. I may well take these home, because I'm rather partial to roasting my chestnuts on an open fire. Do you know, I think there could be a song in that. It's quite catchy. Where's my pen?